Hi everyone, my name is Aditya Bayu Pratama. I'm from Mechatronics Engineering. This is my presentation about a low-cost nano satellite. Okay, let's go. Are you ready to the first slide? Okay, let's go, man. Okay, in here we have a content of presentation. The content of presentation number one is about introduction. The introduction is about the background why we make this project. And then the number two is about system design. The system design is about the structure and then the operating system of the system. And then the number three is about result and discussion. This is the result and discussion of the project. And then the number four is conclusion. The conclusion of this project will be presentation in here. So let's move on to the introduction slide. The introduction slide is about why we make this satellite, why satellites make. So let's go to the first slide. So the satellite, what is a satellite? Satellite is about the device in outside of Earth that is for transmit the data from one device to other device in different place. So example, I have my phone in Indonesia. I want to send a message to my friend in America. So my message will be sent from my phone to the satellite, and the satellite will be transmit my message to my friend in America. This is the function of satellite. Okay. Why was I made this nano satellite? So the nano satellite was we made. So number one is about the technology. The technology of nano satellite is more cheaper and easier to make. In here we can see about the technology. In the technology, in here we have a Raspberry Pi for microprocessor, and the GNU radio for the transmitter, and then it's a low cost. The reason number two is a low cost because in here we have a cheaper component, and then number three is about quality because it's easier to make, so we can control the quality. And number four is the function. The function of nano satellite is same with the big satellite, but the difference is about the bandwidth and the distance. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. And here we have a system design. The nano satellite have a three important system. That is about the ground unit system, and the number two is the nano satellite setup, and the three is the communication system. Okay, let's move on to the ground unit setup. The ground unit setup, in here we have a standard computer, that is about we have a Linux operating system. So in here we have Ubuntu, and for the transmitter we have a HEC-RF with a GNU radio. This is function of the GNU radio is for transmit the data and receive the data. This is the ground setup. And then the number two is the nano satellite setup. The nano satellite setup is about in the transmitter from one device to other device. So in here we have a Raspberry Pi for microprocessing with a battery for the power supply, and then we have a GNU radio for transmit and receive the data. Okay, for the communication system we have two types. This is about the transmitter and receiver. The transmitter is about example, we have a message, hi, I'm here. So the message will be encryption to the binary, and then the binary will be sent to the receiver. So the receiver will be receive the data and then conversion again to the human read text, like a string, format string, and like example like that. Okay, let's move on to the result and discussion. If we after we testing and trial this project, we have about the receiver signal is more than lower with the transmitter signal. The bandwidth signal is, but the bandwidth signal is same. Okay, we can see in here in the transfer side and the frequency domain and the constellation diagram. Okay, and then if you have any question, you can ask to me and raise your hand. I will to with you. Okay, let's go to the next slide. It's about the conclusion. The conclusion of the nano satellite is have a function with the big satellite, but the difference is about the distance. If the big satellite have the 36,000 kilometer, but the nano satellite just have a 5 meter, but the bandwidth is a little bit different. So we can detect in here the text data can transmit and receive perfectly without any error. Okay, I think that is my presentation about the low cost nano satellite. Thank you very much.